Health here, and today we're going to be getting into a video of a good gameplay on Nuketown. So today we're going to be talking about the perks that I was using and the attachments that I was using, and also we're going to be talking about how to get your first nuclear or how to get good gameplays. So let's hop right into it. Today's going to be a longer video because we were playing a game of Uplink, but so let's get right into it. First, I'm going to talk about what I was using on my KN-44 at the time. It's a golden gun that I have. I have my SMG's diamond, but I'm trying to go for assault rifles diamond soon. I might have it, and I might showcase a video for you guys. So what I use on the KN-44, I don't use long barrel. I don't use grip. I use stock. Stock is really good for assault rifles. It's kind of broken on assault rifles. And then I also use quick draw. Quick draw is really helpful with fast hands. Fast hands. And also it's helpful for when you're reloading. It reloads a little bit quicker. But also to reload really quickly, the KN-44 doesn't have a really fast reload time. We got the fast mags on it. The fast mags really helps me out for close quarter combat. If you guys would like to know how to make some guns overpowered, you guys go check out my previous videos, how to make the M8 overpowered and how to make the VMP overpowered, and I'll explain to you guys why I use those attachments and why these attachments are useful. So now we're going to be getting into the main topic of the video, how to get gameplays. So first, we're going to be talking about how to get your first nuclear. So your first nuclear is not just going to come naturally. It's going to be a hard thing to do. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very hard to do. So first, what you want to do for your first nuclear is you want to camp. I know it sounds noobish. You think, oh, camping is not a thing to do. Just sit around, go rush and stuff like that. No. If you're going for your first nuclear, you sit back and camp. You will have so many more kills if you sit back and camp, and you won't die than if you rush. Because if you rush, it's more tendency of you getting killed because you're meeting more opponents. As you can see here, oh baby, a triple. Okay, now we're going to be talking about how to get good main gameplays. In this game, I end up going 42 to 21. It's a decent gameplay, not one of my best gameplays, but it's a decent gameplay at least. And we're going to be talking about how to get the gameplays. The gameplays, how I usually prefer getting my gameplays is using a gun that I'm comfortable with. So number one, using a gun that you're comfortable with. A gun that you're comfortable with is really helpful for one of these gameplays that you're trying to go for. Because if you have a gun that you're comfortable with, you will be able to do a lot better than if you have a Locust sniper that you're not comfortable with. So I strongly suggest using a gun that you're comfortable with. It will help you out so much for gameplays or to get a nuclear medal if you are getting your first nuclear medal. So now we're going to be getting into the second tip. So a tip is that you should be using high score streaks. High score streaks is so helpful. Because if you get those high score streaks and you're good at not dying, you will get those high score streaks, and those high score streaks will pick you up another 10, 20 kills, which is so useful compared to just not using high score streaks. Say that you use maybe Marshall 16. That, you see, it's not a long range gun, it's not really a comfortable gun, and also it doesn't have range at all, and you're probably not going to be able to get your score streaks, but so make sure to use your gun comfortably. Back to the score streaks now. So if you're using care package, yeah, you might get wraps, yeah, you might get a mothership or whatever, but it's very rare. So you want to use your high score streaks that you know that you can earn. If you're a low end player, you don't get a lot of high score streaks, I suggest using the first row and a little bit of the second row. Like a Hardened Sentry is good. Guardians are not too good in this game. Maybe a Cerberus. Cerberuses are really good in this game. They recently buffed them and made them so much better. Here I come here I come close. I'm pretty sure I get another Cerberus in this game, but I strongly suggest using high score streaks. But if you're a medium player, use medium to high score streaks. So if you're not too good, like I'm a medium player, I'm not the best at the game. I'm confident with my gun skills, but I'm not that good at the game. So I strongly suggest, if you're like me, obviously I wasn't thinking smart and I was obviously using high score streaks because I was going for gameplays, but I'm a medium player. I'm not the best player out there. Like, a lot of players are way better than me than I would be. So I strongly suggest using medium to medium high score streaks. But if you're a good player, I strongly suggest this score streak setup. Not the score streak setup that I'm using in this game, because I'm not high enough level. Hardened Sentry, Cerberus, and Raps. Or if you don't like Raps, use a Wraith. That score streak setup goes off. I remember one time when I was using that score streak setup, I believe that I got like over 50 kills from my score streaks. And the rest of them just came like from my guns. But like, honestly, look at my Cerberus. My Cerberus is just going off, and also it's really hard to destroy. Like, you can't just destroy it in one punch. You can't destroy it in a clip. You can't destroy it with one black cell shot. But what I really think that they need to do to the score streaks is get rid of the one-shot gravity spikes thing. Like, that's kind of ridiculous for a person to just be able to use their specialist and then be able to kill you. So I think that's kind of ridiculous. And now we're going to be getting into the third and final trick that I suggest doing for getting a good gameplay. So I really strongly suggest, this is the one of the best tips that you could ever do, is you go into your own party. On PS4, there's those, I'm not sure if you have them on Xbox, but yeah, there's some on Xbox, I'm sure that there is. But on Xbox, there's a party. I play on PS4 personally, but there's this party, and it will give you, it like makes you so you can talk to your friends. I suggest going into a party and making it invitation only and making sure that no one else can get into it, so you can concentrate on what you're doing and on the game. So if you're concentrating on what you're doing in the game, you'll be able to do so much better than if you were just talking with your friends, because you're going to be focused on talking with your friends. You're not going to be focused on talking with the people. So I mean, focusing on the game. So you're going to do a lot worse than if you're doing that. I strongly suggest this tip. So make sure to leave a like for this decent commentary. I'm not the best at commentaries, but make sure to leave a like for this commentary. I try my best, and I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of the gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to smash it up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll be hopping into the next video.
Satellite transfer. Our satellite carrier is down. Grenade! They have the satellite drone. Firebreak neutralized. Counter UAV inbound. Nomad West. Hostiles have remote uplink. Too much hangs on this. Commit. Firebreak neutralized. Our team has the satellite. Lethal. Satellite uploaded. KIA. Satellite drone reset. Nomad get the satellite back. Confirming kill. They have satellite uplink.